Hello watchers, welcome back. In today's episode, we're going to step aside from the folders of messy artwork that I have and go into this. This is my personal red book. I will explain everything about it. And in that case, just sit back, relax, and we're going to get this show on the road. Okay, so I'll start off with the story about this book. This was given to me by a friend from high school. I believe it was in my junior year. And my friend, shout out to Donna, I remember they were celebrating my birthday and she came up to me and told me, she goes, I don't know how to wrap gifts. And she handed it to me, she goes, so I wrapped it in tin foil. And I thought that was pretty comical. So I took out the tin foil and inside was this book, which is my art book. So we'll start on it right now. And this is the first picture I did. My character Zio, which is, this is in Japanese, Zio, Zio, which didn't want to sound like a regular name. In here, he's basically showing off, don't mess with me. If you do, this is what happens. And yeah, I do notice the Mega Man Buster Cannon there. Ezekiel, this is a character from a book that I wrote which never got published. He's basically a vampire. Lost his arm. Yeah, I know that people are like, oh, they can't lose limbs. He got attacked by you could say a senior vampire, and he had to get a prosthetic there. Okay, this one, some elven Amazon, no character, just came up with it. Okay, Lotus, one of the few villains that I created. And this one, I don't know, I think this is the protagonist to Visage, which is where Ezekiel came from. He's another vampire. Oh, and yeah, he's not. That's Lord Gale, which is the antagonist to the original story Visage. That's the sword that he used to cut off Ezekiel's arm. This, not a werewolf, you can see by the horns and everything. I think I was playing Final Fantasy VII or any of the others. It kind of reminds me of Ifrit. Okay, this one you can see very, not that clear. It's supposed to be a Final Fantasy magician. But this one is my character Jest. This was his doll, Juji, the purple imp. And can't really read it, but Juji is saying, who do you think will win? Soldiers with knives or soldiers with forks? And just thinking, what about sporks? I don't think we will ever know. Okay, my character, not my characters. Kristen's character, I believe his name was Sin. Donna's character, Artesia. My character, Sage. I forgot exactly what he was. an elf, evil elf or something. Those two, they were wings, the ones I told you about in a prior video. Alright, nothing in this one, basically unfinished. Guy, I have no clue. Again, unfinished. Okay, this one, that's my character, the desert elf, Endamari, with cloud-like buster sword. In this, I was trying to draw some android prosthetics or something. Nothing here. Some reptilian, I don't know, soldier or something. Again, it's unfinished. Okay. And this was to the comic Goblin Logic that I wanted to write on Jacques and Jest. In this, it was Halloween, so Jacques is a magician, Jest is dressed up as Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. And of course, he's thinking, you've got to be kidding me. And here, yes, the desert elf, Endamari Azur. That was one of the most anime pictures I drew of him. It's still the best one. Okay, in this one, just drawing off different emotions like surprise, regular, surprised again. Just little drawing his head in different ways. Just also didn't finish it, but really don't have to. And this one, you got the goblins and you got Endamari there. And Jest is looking like that because he's thinking about haggis. If you want to know, haggis is a Scottish delicacy where they take a sheep's heart and lungs and boil it in its own stomach. How do I know that? I watched a lot of Ren and Stimpy. Okay, more pictures of Jest. Cross-eyed, yuck. He doesn't have his hat, him drunk, tired. And here goes my villain again, Yugo Kawasu. Without the mask, with the mask. That's his sword, called the Rose Thorn. Alright, and this one was Marcus Azur, aka Necron. He is the uncle to Endamari, and he's half of a different race of elves. And this, I was drawing some kind of wolf or fox or something. Of course, there's other things going on here. Over here, this is all the stuff that Endamari has at his disposal. He has healing herbs, which honestly look a lot like marijuana. His sword, grappling hook, a dagger. His bag where he holds all the ammo to his flare gun and a regular pistol, and his elemental orbs and potions. How does he carry all that? I'm not sure. And okay, that's a dark picture of him here. And this was supposed to be an architectural guide to a room that three of the characters, two of the wings, Kristen's character, I forgot his name, Donna's character, Cortesia, and Endamari. There's the blueprint from Bird's Eye View, and this is who they were trying to save, which was Zen Zen. I don't want to talk about what happened here. Okay, this was supposed to be a an earth dragon, Ishigi. I forgot what that, it's Japanese. And this just leaves and a knife. I don't know what it was for. Okay, Ishigi when he's flying. Yeah, I don't want to mess with him. This one, I think I was going to draw a ninja standing on top of a tree branch. Oh, my ghost. Which everyone said though, like, I want to light up his little thing there. I don't think he will explode. Okay, this night I got this idea from the game Vagrant Story. It's a PlayStation 1 game. If you ever get the chance, please play it. It's a great game. And this one, I'm gonna flip this over for now, are my characters. There goes Endamari, Jacques, Jess, Okami, and Miri Koibito. I don't know exactly who she was, and this was the tactical force, the Wargongs. I don't know who she is. We'll go on to the next. Oh, and of course it's his alone Zone, Endamari's brother, which he makes fun of because he's a priest, but he says, no, you're cross-dressing. And Okami again. And this is before the actual game came out. And here's my little baby dragon. This character, Mistress Garl, she's supposed to come from a special race of humans where they're majorly telepathic. Yugo is one of them, but the females, they're more in tune with the mental capacity. The males are more physically stronger. And I remember because Grace actually likes this. And Mistress Garl again. So I made some kind of Skeksis from the Dark Crystal. Okay, this was Blood Tears. I was reading one of the Vampire Chronicle novels. If you read it, you'll see why. And this one's supposed to be a countess, never finished it. I think it's supposed to be Mistress Garl again. Ah, Lotus. Regular human, he discovered, you can't really see it, but he covers this eye up. If you look into it, all the pain that you had into the past, mental, physical, you get it in one shot. And it causes you to go insane. Okay, this is Cyborg Argatis. I have no clue if I used them. This is prosthetic arms, his hands, heart. Yeah, don't know. And Damari again. And Damari with Okami. I don't know what this was. Didn't finish this one either. Action shot of Endamari, or let's go by his actual, we just call him Endy. And oh, Final Fantasy 9 characters. You got Vivi over here. Zidane dancing. The other characters in the background looking worried. This was start of Grendel the Bard, which is my character. There goes Lotus again. a staff. Oh, story behind this. A friend of mine's bet I could draw Calvin and Hobbes, and I was like, I can't draw them, and I did this and decided to draw this. I hope you could read it. If not, Hobbes is saying it looks like we're in the wrong comic. Calvin, the word Doug comes strongly to mind, and Jess is thinking, funny, I've seen them before. Okay, Arturo, I think he's a relative of Andy's. Okay, and this is some tribal dragon I did in pencil, and it appears to be charcoal. My first role-playing character, Draconis Edgar Brithenwood. He's half human, half dragon. How did that happen? I have no clue. I don't want to know. Oh, the Penguin Brigade. I read some anime and saw that they had penguins in it, so I decided to draw one. And the bottom says, ever felt out of place, ever felt insignificant and small in the world, that you could make no difference? Well, now you can if you join the Penguin Brigade, and you will be part of a group where everyone feels right at home. Okay, I'm guessing this is Zayo. Creature, the evil platypus. Nothing came of him, but I don't know, I liked it. Okay, and another picture of my characters. There goes Sage, Andy, Zion. This dragon I just made up. Zone, Jacques, and Jess. Jess looking at the fairy because he wants to catch it, and he died. Zen, so have him on the side. More of creature. I created these. They're called spikes. Basically, they just bum rush you with their helmet on. And Goblin Logic, the comic I was gonna make. Of course, I actually made them kind of more dangerous. Just with I call it. It's basically like a mace, but with a blade at the end. Jacques with guns, my friend Donna with a knife. I forgot who this was, and it's me and Kristen. Long story. Okay, and Damari in action, and didn't finish it, but it's Jacques and Jess drunk. Okay, and I got Zayo, he's in a rave. I don't know who this character is. Magnus. And I did this supposed to be an elder dragon. And Andy again, about to battle. Andy again, fixing something. Just a girl sleeping. This girl over here, I forgot what it was for. And this one, Toady Crashmonger, is supposed to be a character, well, a demon who was supposed to wreak havoc on Earth, but saw everything, was like, I like this place. And Jacques and Jess in formal wear. Zone again, some characters, Andy again. More pictures. This was Andy as a chibi, which is small in Japanese. And some other characters here. Yes, baby Jacques. Didn't finish this, but it says right here it was supposed to be Sage when he was younger. Insane Sage and Jess looking forlorn. My bard Grendel, who later became a vampire and a vampire hunter. Long story. More Skeksis. Necron again. More faces of Jacques. And my favorite, Got Coffee. I did this for my friend because his horoscope is a Cancer, so Skeksis again. Okay. Couple of characters. Donna's character. Kristen's character. My characters. Artesia is calling to challenge Lotus to a drinking game. Basically, these are all villains. Oh, and Kristen's character, Vaughn, that's his name. I knew I would remember it. Okay, another Dragon Tribal. A Cobra Tribal. This one, I have no clue. This one, just under the table. Yeah, there's supposed to be more of a scene on this. And you got this dragon, which I did in a painter program. It came out good, but I like pen and paper better. Okay, this one, nothing going on here. I think these were vampires. Quinlan, my vampire slash elf. And Damari, Andy looking forlorn. This was supposed to be a shadow creature known as the Robber Baron. Some fairy. Another fairy, which and my first comic of the goblins. Basically, I had it that Jess was into demolition, bomb making and everything. Of course, I had to change that. This was before 9/11. Alright, some little things. This was supposed to be Andy as a knight. Didn't like it. Not a good sighting. Basically a doll saying play with me multiple times, looking very insane. Didn't like that. I don't know who that is. Some magical knight. Okay, this one I accidentally did upside down. Just some aquatic maiden or something. Chibi in Japanese. The goblins were made small. And Jacques is saying, by God, those are some damn big letters. And with this, basically it talks about how to notice a goblin. And you got Jacques here, looking a little dangerous and Western. Some weapons. Another one of Jess getting hit by his own explosion, saying irony is just sickening, and he says I'll be soaking in the tub if you need me, and you got Jacques saying go walk it off. And the last one to this book, it's just about to hit a mouse with not just a hammer, it's an inflatable squeaky hammer. So no one gets hurt. And that's it for this book. Okay, so that was a good episode. And as always, please like, subscribe, comment if you haven't done so already. And I will see you in the next video. All right, enjoy your day. Keep on drawing. Peace.